kindly escort our guest of honor, our chief guest for today, Dr. Namrata Sharma, to the dais. We now invite our KMC observer, Dr. G.V. Divakar, onto the stage. I request Dr. Subramaniam to please escort him to his seat. Request Dr. Priyank Solanki, Dr. Vinita and Dr. Tanuja to please take their seats on the stage as well.
Cable.
Thank you all for taking place. So this music is the language of the spirit, and how better to invoke the blessings of the highest than the music. So we have with us Dr. Sri Gauri, who is a consultant in medical refractive drama, to invoke the blessings of Lord Ganesha with her systems. Doctor, for that inspiring rendition. We now invite our dynamic president, Dr. Elankumaran Pasupathi, on stage to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you, Dr. Sarika and Dr. Karthik, in the silent pillars of this conference. This is a welcome address and presidential speech, but then I started off with a thank you to all of you. It's Deja Vu 2014. 2014, we started it in ITC, and I didn't know whether the hall would be full. The same thing we had here, considering the fact most of the CMAs that we were conducting, less than half the chairs were occupied. But then you can just look around and what is the situation today. Thank you, BOS. I also welcome you to the first Silence Summit. There have been many firsts in this conference. Number one, 781 BOS members. And there have been at least another 20 applications we have received, so we have crossed. We're going to cross 800 in a few days. This again, thank you. Whatever I said last year, I repeat it. We are the second largest district society in terms of members as well as the conference attendance in the country, first being Bombay. When this society was formed, there was one order that was passed by the past presidents, particularly Dr. M.S. Ravindra sir. We should reach 1,000 members. We are close to it, sir. Maybe March or next year we will cross that 1,000 mark. Having 4 halls, almost 70 sessions if I'm correct, 256 talks. It's been an immense thing, but what was important was bringing in the silent concept. There were a lot of things lingering in our mind, but then it became a success. Sorry for the few glitches yesterday that will not be repeated. It's a learning experience. As regards our distinguished faculty today, as usual, I'll just quote a few instances. One day I was sitting in the clinic, I received a call, maybe around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. This was, I think, way back in 2008 or 2010, that is the time. It was regarding something regarding AOS. Though I had spoken to him before this, that was the first time I'm talking to him over the phone. Very brief, to the point. From that time I've been following him, because I've also been a practitioner. In a few minutes you will hear his talk, then you will know what I mean. Each and every practitioner I will identify with what he is going to talk. Today, he is my president. All India Ophthalmic Society President, Dr Partha Biswas. Sir, despite your busy schedule, thank you for gracing this occasion. You have been a huge inspiration on me as well as many others in this hall. My teacher, there are a lot of incidents I can recount, but I have kept one for this day. She taught me how to do phacoemulsification. She taught me how to do refractive surgery. She taught me transplants. When I was in Professor Vajpayee's unit, Madam was there. After my first successful phacoemulsification, I did a few before that as a junior resident. First successful phacoemulsification, Madam said, "A party banta hai." And then we went out. It's elated feeling, so I had enough to eat. And then I am searching for the bill is not there. Rajesh Sinha was there, Madam pay kar diya. She not only gave me a case, she taught me, and then even for the party she paid for it. This was repeated 2 years later when I did my first LASIK. All I had to tell her was, I'm going into private practice. I have seen LASIKs, but I have not did. This was I think in 2003. And she did it. Today, Madam is the Scientific Committee Chairman of All India Ophthalmic Society. I'm really proud to have my teacher here. Thank you, ma'am. She has just come in and she'll be leaving now. Same thing with Partha Biswas, sir. Both of them, they've been traveling extensively in their country. Thank you. My ex-presidents who formed this Bangalore Ophthalmic Society, it's a real story. We will have it someday, some other day we'll inform. It was initially conceived in a train and then we had our struggles. They literally chiseled me out, and it has been a beautiful 15 years where I not just learned something about the society but also about managing my clinics, my patients, everything. Thank you, sirs, for that. There were 6 presidents before me. I don't know, I keep repeating this. My name is Elankumaran. It means Shanmugan, 6 faces. And there were 6 presidents before me. Thank you for that. my team, well, I'm a leader is as good as his team. I just had to write one sentence in the evening, as usual. You know that I write only at 12 o'clock, but then the next day morning, it is done. Thank you, Team BOS MC 2024 to 26 for that. We have achieved a few, but we had planned many more. Maybe the next 6 months we will do that. We have been successfully resisting the aggregators with insurance. We have not been able to do much. We have some plans. Hopefully that will be completed in my tenure. Once again, I welcome you all to the first silent BOSS Summit. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So under your leadership, we have been able to scale new heights of excellence in presenting this summit. We are also inching closer, as you said, towards our goals in the organization. BOSS Summit has been a beacon of knowledge for many years now. Each year, we bring to you innovative ways to learn new skills, to upgrade and update your practice, benefiting eye care givers and thereby the patients and society at large. What would be a better way, a better symbol of knowledge than traditional lighting the diya or deepam? Let us all light the lamp of knowledge together. So I invite all the dignitaries on the stage to kindly come over and light up.
Good afternoon, Catherine. Just present Secretary's report. Thank you. I'm blessed to be a part of BOS and looking forward to further support from all of you. This is our managing committee and the members of the managing committee. These are our executive committee members. The membership details, like Dr. Elankumaran already presented, The old existing members, when I took over as the secretary, stood at 587 and today it stands at 781 with almost reaching an 800. Very, very good number from what I have seen. And total new members who've been added have been more than about 200. We had a few CMEs which were conducted under the aegis of BOS, the Lenticule Congress, the Dry Eye Conclave. This is only in 2025. The Retina Exchange meet through the Masters lens, and the recently concluded HMV as well. What is special is we are going and we have gone silent. I think this was one of its kind of a conference where we forced all of you to remain a little silent and concentrate on what you are listening more. This is our BOS Summit 2025, where we've experimented, and I think we've been successful enough in showing you that we can, all of us, listen to content and be silent at the same time. Our total registration stand at a staggering 525. Nothing is beyond our reach if you make up your mind. And here, beyond not to hold us back, by that I mean not only ophthalmology, we have several things that we come together for. Passion beyond practice and passion beyond ophthalmology was something that was conceived in BOS, where we have our speakers who also have other passions like poetry, like singing, like dancing. There was also a special session that we did on yoga as well as meditation with food, which was an excellent one. Yesterday we had that. And for our future ophthalmologists, we've come up with what we term as the triathlon, where they have a talent show, they have a quiz, and they have our unique IQ parliament, which had debate among our postgraduates to actually come up with innovative ideas for the field of ophthalmology, how they can tackle the problems, which was an excellent one. It was conducted yesterday. First time ever, we also had something called a protocol film festival. So we had some entries of certain protocols being followed in hospitals and how they have brought about a change in their day-to-day management of the hospital. We also had a session on vintage ophthalmic instruments, which was excellent. I must say, few of the instruments even I have not seen. I could actually sit and see through them. That was a learning for me. So with this, I conclude my short report, and thank you all. And what else? That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sandhya. We all appreciate your beautiful nature and efficiency. It is your able support which allows us to function smoothly and without hindrances. We next invite Dr. Pallavi Joshi, our Scientific Committee Chairman, Chairperson, to present her report.
Good afternoon, everybody. At the outset, I would like to thank you all, because a summit cannot be without people. So, as you all know, from the last couple of years, our BOS Summit has always been theme-based. So, last year we had, pursue, persist, and perfect. This year we came up with the idea of actually going by redefining vision by using protocol-based practice. So, with that intent, we came out with a theme-based summit. And this is, any committee cannot work without a team. We had a solid team in which relentlessly they have been working, and I must say, without Dr. Tanuja and Dr. Karthik, the scientific team just could not work. It was threaded together, and a lot of things happened before you see it on screen. So we had subspecialists who were taking care of every session, meticulously arranging, seeing that we don't have overlaps of the talks, and this is the team which worked behind the curtains. So a big thank you to all of them. And we had this time the provision of having a few international speakers thanks to technology. So we had Zoom link, we had 6 distinguished international speakers in different fields, and I know with little bit of technical glitch, but still we could manage to get their talks delivered and even beautifully get interaction, even though they were virtually present. Apart from this, we had the finest and the leading faculties all over our country, as well as from our state. We had 22 of them who had come with different subspecialties, as well as non-ophthalmologists in the field of law, in the field of practice, and also in cases of the passion beyond practice. So this was the thing that was laid out for you all after the task that has been put, and I'm sure you all have gone through. We have a few more sessions which are still pending, which you have to listen post-lunch. So we had 4 screens, and nearly, as Dr. Ellen said, more than 250 talks have happened, and we have tried to mingle the youngsters who have got an opportunity to take the stage not only as speakers but also as moderators, and we have tried to get the seniors in who can still give us the best of the experience. So the team of all the faculties of BOS, we had here really more than 122 of them who were there, and that's how this got panned out. So with this, I would like to conclude my scientific committee report, and once again, I would like to thank Dr. Ellen and Dr. Bhargav Nadesh and the whole MC team for bearing with us, for asking them to be, giving us the right time things, and we had so many things. What we learned through was the dynamism is the beautiful journey I've learned in the last 2 years. Thank you very much, and I hope all of you have had a nice scientific feast. Even though it was silent, it was good. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Pallavi, for the report. It was an inspiring scientific event with wonderful content, superlative content, and blended into innovation and creativity.
Next, we request our ever-young, ever-inspiring chief guest, Dr. Namrata Sharma, to please take the center stage for ceremonial honor in our traditional style. If Dr. Anuradha may please escort Madam to her seat. Here to honor Madam with her ceremonial shawl. Dr. Sandhya, please honor Madam with the garland. Dr. Elan, we want you to decorate Madam with the ceremonial peta. Dr. Rajesh Parekh, may we please have you on the stage to present the Christie memento to Madam. Dr. Tanuja, there's another special gift for Madam. Please kindly hand over the gift to Madam. Dr. Venkat Subramaniam, our beloved treasurer, will lead the introduction of Madam.
Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Namrata Sharma, ma'am. It's a profound honor to welcome and felicitate you, a name that resonates across the globe in the field of cornea, cataract and refractive surgery. You currently serve the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Center of Ophthalmic Sciences, AIMS, New Delhi, where your contributions have left an indelible mark of generations, students, surgeons and researchers, including our president, and we now know where his Namrata actually comes from. You have trained at the world-renowned Moorfields Eye Hospital, London, and continue to hold influential positions of national and international repute. You are a chairperson of Scientific Committee of the All India Ophthalmic Society, treasurer of the Asia Pacific Academic Ophthalmology, immediate past president of the Cornea Society of India. Your innovations have resulted in 2 patents, Netasol and Netamatrix, and you have the singular distinction of being the first Indian to be inducted as the Director at Large of the Cornea Society of International USA. You serve as a council member of the both Asia Cornea Society and the Afro-Asian Council of Ophthalmology, and were recently appointed section editor for the Cornea and External Eye Disease in the British Journal of Ophthalmology. Your exemplary career has been recognized with numerous awards, including the Best Paper of the Session ASCRS, Dr. Paul Dogod Award, Asia Cornea Society, featured in the Stanford University Top 2% Scientist list, named among the top 100 most powerful women in ophthalmology globally, recipient of the Senior Achievement Award and the International Education Award, American Academy of Ophthalmology. Multiple accolades including the Best Video and Best of Show awards by AAO, ESRS and RANZO. Beyond awards, ma'am, it is your academic legacy that stands truly unparalleled. With over 673 peer-reviewed publications, 19 authored books, and your role as a principal investigator in the landmark international FDA and the RCT trial, your work has transformed global ophthalmic practice. You have conducted countless instruction courses at national and international platforms and always inspiring, raising the bar in education and innovation. Ma'am, Dr. Namrata Sharma, you are not just a researcher, innovator, educator, a surgeon, and you are a global torchbearer of Indian ophthalmology. Today, we at the Bangalore Ophthalmic Society proudly honors you monumental contributions and celebrates the excellence, vision and grace that you bring to us and to this profession. We salute you and thank you for above all inspiring all of us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Dr. Franklin. Now I request Dr. Namrata Madam to kindly address the gathering.
This is really overwhelming for me. I never expected this. I didn't know I was the chief guest until I sat there. And thank you, Dr. Ellen. Thank you, the Bangalore Ophthalmic Society, for bestowing this honor on me. It is always a pleasure and honor to come to Bangalore, right from the days when Dr. M.S. Ravindra called me for the first time here to give a talk on complications of refractive surgery many years ago till today. Bangalore always feels like a second home, more so because we meet so many of our RP Central alumni, beginning from Dr. Santan Gopal, Dr. M.S. Ravindra, Dr. Rajshekhar, Dr. Elankumaran, Shailesh, Nagesh, and all the younger ones now. The list is endless. So it always feels as though you have come to a second home. Regarding Dr. Ellen, I can only say I have seen him grow as a junior resident, as a young angry senior resident, and as a very mature practitioner now, and as a person who's in a leadership role and leads by example. There were many times, even when I was AIF secretary, I needed inputs and I needed to know the practitioner's point of view. And at that time, Ellen was the go-to person. Even now, he continues to guide in the AIOS platform, being in his role of joint treasurer. Like I said, I may have won over the years several accolades, but I think I can say it without any doubt in my mind that this has been by far the best today. Thank you so much. I've never been honored so much and in such an elegant manner and style. I would always remember this coming from Bangalore, coming from BOS Summit, and Of course, I have not seen so many people in an inauguration also. No, normally nobody sits in inauguration. So it is good to address a hall which is full of so many people. The hall was nearly full in the morning when I came here, with each of the screens running very well. We all know the advantages of the silent conference, and I think this has again truly established the same. You can give chance to a lot more people and give choices to a lot more delegates, because in sitting in one hall, they can actually watch so many things. And somebody said just now, you can watch one and hear the other screen also simultaneously. The theme of the conference, I really like the protocol-driven precision protocols, and I think only Ellen can think of such theme and can pull it through. And of course, each of the programs which Sandhya so beautifully highlighted, so many of the new programs. I'm sure next year you would touch 1,000 plus with the kind of numbers that you have and with the kind of science that you have. Again, thank you so much for having me. I'm truly overwhelmed, humbled, and honored. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. Your ability, your knowledge, your grace never stop inspiring us and nudging us towards our better versions. Thank you again for those wonderful words. So, next we move on to the most awaited BOS Bangalore Ophthalmic Society Gold Medal Oration Award. We in our profession ceaselessly draw inspiration from luminaries in the field of ophthalmology. Every year since the time of inception of the award in 2012, we have been organizing the Gold Medal Oration Award ceremony to convey our regard and appreciation towards such inspiring pioneers. We have with us today none other than Dr. Partha Biswas, who is the current president of All India Ophthalmic Society, who has led path for all of us to follow in his footsteps in this hand of time. I request our president, Dr. Elankumaran, to kindly escort Dr. Partha Biswas to the seat of honor for our traditional ceremonial honor.
Dr. Venkata Subramaniam, we'd like you to confer upon our Gold Medal Oration awardee with a garland. Dr. Elankumaran, I would like you to hand over the gold medal to the awardee. Vice President, to honor our gold medal awardee with a ceremonial pita. Dr. Sandhya, please hand over the history memento. And the special gift from us, from BOS, to be handed over by Dr. Priyanka. I welcome on stage Dr. Pallavi Joshi to read out the citation in honor of our Gold Medal awardee.
It is with intense pride and heartfelt admiration that we present the Gold Medal Oration Award of BOS SUMMIT 2025 to one of India's most respected ophthalmologists, a mentor, innovator, academician, and a leader, Dr. Partha Biswas. Sir has completed his MS from Shankar Netralaya. Dr. Biswas, your contribution to Indian ophthalmology are extraordinary in both depth and impact. Currently serving as the President of All India Ophthalmological Society 25-26, you have shaped the direction of ophthalmic practice and education in India through your previous leadership as President-elect, Vice President, and as the visionary chairman of both the scientific and academic committees of AIOS. You are the medical director of Trinetralaya, director of Netralayam, and trustee of the Asu Biswas Kanika Biswas Foundation, where you blend clinical leadership with community outreach. Your academic leadership transformed AIS platforms with innovations like the first virtual AIOC in 2021, the record-setting AIOC 2022 in Mumbai, and the launch of mid-year AIOC at Patna. Through your dynamic guidance, over 240 ARC programs were conducted across the country, covering a spectrum of impactful themes from diabetic blindness to pediatric eye care, surgical training, and research capacity building. As the creator of the unique case-based series called Court-Martial in Ophthalmology, sir, you have made learning engaging and thought-provoking, conducting over 100 sessions across India and abroad. You are deeply committed to postgraduate education, serving as a guide for the DMB training program and shaping the next generation of ophthalmologists with the highest standards of teaching and mentorship. You have delivered over 150 international and 730 national presentations published widely in the top-tier journals including Ophthalmology, Human Molecular Genetics, IJO, and served as a reviewer for leading international journals including Ophthalmology, IOBS, and IJO. A pioneer of refractive surgery in Eastern India, you introduced SMILE technology to the region and have performed over 250 live surgical workshops, sharing your surgical expertise with thousands. Your towering achievements have been recognized through 38 prestigious awards and orations, including the APAO Achievement Award, MM Joshi Visionary Excellence Award, Colonel Angachari Best Paper Award, and multiple gold medals for excellence in ophthalmology. Dr. Partha Biswas, your life work reflects unwavering dedication to patient care, academic excellence, surgical mastery, and the empowerment of future generation. Sir, today the Bangalore Ophthalmic Society is deeply honored to present you with the Gold Medal Oration Award at BOS Summit 2025 in recognition of your lifetime of service, scholarship, leadership, and above, innovation in ophthalmology. Thank you.
Request Dr. Pallavi to please hand over the citation to Sir Dr. Partha Biswas.
Thank you, Dr. Pallavi. So it is now time for us to enjoy the pleasure of hearing the Master himself. I now request So now I request Partha sir to present his Gold Medal Oration talk, My 25 Years of Journey in Refractive Surgery.
I don't know how to thank Bangalore Ophthalmic Society for this overwhelming ceremonial ceremony that really makes not only my day but my life. Beyond the ceremony is the heartfelt warmth that I received from so many of you, and I'm extremely grateful to my dear friend, President Elankumaran Pasupathi, Dr. Dr Sandhya, Dr Pallavi, all the team who have worked so hard to make this BOS 2025 so visible, so memorable for each one of us. The concepts that you have come up with are huge, and they shall be emulated at AIVS as well in different fora. We also would like to say that we are indebted from AIVS to Bangalore Ophthalmic Society for the huge number of presentations, scientific papers, medals, awards won from this part of the country. So kudos to Karnataka and a big clap for them. We would also like to note that the participation from Karnataka has always been huge, and we want to invite you personally, both Namrata and myself, to the midterm conference at Amritsar, as well as the Jaipur 2026 AIOC. Please be there in huge numbers. Please be there for our scientific enlightenments. I come to this very special moment in which I wish to share the journey of 25 years in refractive surgery. Yes, 25 years have gone by, but I still think it was just the other day. And it was just the other day that I, as a trained vitreoretina surgeon, was asked to change my path of profession and career to refractive surgery. Can you believe it? How did it begin and where did it begin? It's quite a story, and I don't know if it's going to be interesting for you, but it's actually so interesting for me when I look back and think what it was, where it was. Yes. It all started with my vitreoretina fellowship in 1993, Shankar Nethralaya, the temple of the eye, where I had dreamt, I had thought I would go and do my fellowship in vitreoretina. And God gave me that immense gift of getting a vitreoretina fellowship at Shankar Nethralaya. It was a wonderful fellowship with wonderful companions, and learning, teaching, understanding, and the depth of ophthalmology practice is what we find there. Not the number of surgeries that we did, but what ophthalmology means as ethical practice, scientific attainment and improvement on qualities is what we were taught. And then I came back to Kolkata. It's called the city of joy, you know. But they said, no, we have work for you. I said, I'm from Shankar Nethralaya. They said, okay, leave your CV around. We will look into it. And that look into it never happened. And a year went by. I was struggling. I did not know even good cataract surgery. And then I went back to the chief. And I said, sir, what have I done to my life? Every door is closed to vitreoretina surgery in Kolkata. What do I do? He said something that was a prophecy today for me. And he said, if the doors are closed, a window will open. And then he said that no vitreoretina, never mind, you will learn refractive surgery. I did not know anything about refractive surgery, hardly. There were very few surgical centers for refractive surgery. Shankar Nethralaya had acquired the Summit machine, and the refractive unit was doing PRK. And he said, you're going to learn refractive surgery from Dr Srinivas Rao. And that's what happened. So my first teacher of laser refractive surgery, PRK, Dr. Srinivas Rao, he still is my teacher, and he still continues to teach me. Now this PRK has stood this test of time. It is done with alcohol, debriding it very elegantly, and giving back that amount of vision that is required by that section of cases in which PRK is still a scientific treatment for the patient. But that was not there in that day. At that point of time, it was scraping off the epithelium. In fact, that I was pretty good at, because being a VR surgeon, the first step that we do is take off the epithelium. So that I learned very well. So my first step was good. So at least if my first step was good, then I think I'm a brilliant surgeon. And with the success of the next day, yes, without glasses, yes, pain, etc., okay, after 7 days we'll be very fine and things like that. And patients did do well. And then I said, why not? So this young man came to me with a refractive error of right eye -13 and left eye -10. And I said, yes, he was very keen to get rid of his glasses. And I said, why not? It's got a huge pachymetry. We can leave behind him 300 microns of old tissue, and what should happen? Nothing will happen. We will do it. And I did PRK in 1996 for this patient. And what happened? This was the residue, -5 and -4. He said, sir, I'm so happy you've got rid of my thick glasses, but it's okay. So I prayed to God, wow, what a forgiving patient, and how forgiving the cornea was. And I said, yes, I still am a hero. And then he said, after some time, sir, now LASIK I have heard, and LASIK is being done. So can I get LASIK done? I said, okay, topography. My Tomy topography said, yes, there was still enough cornea thickness. Why not? And we did LASIK for him in 2000 and left behind a residue of -3 and -2. And yet this patient did not sue me. He came back and he comes back and he says, okay sir, I might as well wear a contact lens for some occasions. Can you prescribe me contact lenses? So this is the forgiving cornea that I was dealing with. As a stupid refractive surgeon, this is the way I started. But this patient, and this is where belief and faith in patient is so important. He still is with us and keeps on following up. But the world was doing LASIK, but the center had no finances to have a microkeratome. We had the excimer laser, and the excimer laser was a laser site excimer laser. But then I had to make my mark. I had to tell my proprietor that we have to have a microkeratome. And he said that you don't even know how to use a microkeratome. So I said, never mind, I'm going to the best teacher in the world. That's Michael Noss, and I'm going to learn from him how to do LASIK. And he said, fine. Michael Noss taught me LASIK, but we still didn't have finances at the institution. But it was these two gentlemen who gave me and the institution full support to get a microkeratome. And from Delhi, a microkeratome, the Hansatome, used to fly every month to Kolkata, and Professor Maipal says they used to come and teach me LASIK. After a month, he said, you can go ahead and you can do LASIK by yourself. And for the next 2 years, the microkeratome made its entry and departure from Kolkata once every month. So this was the huge amount of support that we got from Eastern India to LASIK. And then I could inspire this huge stalwart in Calcutta, Dr. P.K. Bakshi, to get interested in LASIK. And my job was done. He was interested. He said, yes, we will do LASIK. I will do LASIK. You do LASIK. And we'll spread the whole news about LASIK and refractive surgery in Eastern India. So PRK in 1997, LASIK in 1999, phakic IOL in 2002, and we went on to do what refractive surgery wanted us to do, but very, very slowly, very late. So it was 97, our laser sight excimer. In 2005, when we were doing a little better, we got the Zyoptics excimer, and in April 2013, we got this fantastic machine, the Wavelight TX500, and ultimately in June 22, Mel 90, and the Visomax 500. It's been a long journey and not an easy journey. So LASIK, as we all know, is still there, and our center definitely uses LASIK, but the numbers are gradually coming down from the microteratome to the femto-LASIK and to the CLEX platform. And we said, is the age a factor? And this lady who said that I have to have LASIK done, my son is so happy with his LASIK, can't you do LASIK for me? And at 55, she got LASIK done. She still follows up. She's got a tinge of cataract still. It's not increasing. And she says, I'm still happy. I just have to wear the near vision glasses. So father and daughter got it done the same day. It was one important day in our life. Sister-in-law is getting it done. But LASIK, is it still a bed of roses? So this particular patient, a young girl from Bihar, she came and she had to get a job in the police. And she said, 6/6, I have to get it done. So 2014, in January, we did LASIK for her, and the post-LASIK status was this. Right eye, 6/6, left eye, she all the time kept doing right and left. Doctor, I can't see, I will not get my job. What do I do? So this time, in about 3 months later, we did the TCAT and we got her into 6/6 category. So the advancement of laser technology has actually improved the patient's quality of vision as well as the acuity of vision, and whatever we can profess, we are able to perform. But LASIK has its complications, and the flap complications are there. So this was one instance. I must tell you, my friend was in trouble. So he said, he called me, and about 5 kilometers across Calcutta, he said that I did LASIK, I think I had a free flap, but I cannot find the flap now. So I said, fine, send him over. So this gentleman traveled across 5 kilometers of Calcutta roads through traffic, tearing, sweating, irritation, nearly rubbing his eyes, and came to me. And when I put him on the slit lamp, this is what I saw. The cap was not there on the stroma, definitely not. But the cap was all rolled up perilously in the inner canthus, just waiting to drop down. And we prayed to God, and I said, boss, I'm the hero. So I put the cap back and repaired it. I told him, see, I retrieved the cap and it's there. So next day, a little suspicious, I was, doesn't look so good. And the next day also didn't look so good. And my friend was there for all the post-op visits. And then we stained the cap. And the hero had made a green chapati of himself. So it was an upside down cap for the 3 days. God knows what is going to happen now. So we went off, took off the sutures, put it the right side back, and you can see we were operating without gloves. We didn't have powder-field gloves. It was there in India, but it was so expensive that our center couldn't afford it. So bare hands, we put it back again. And 3 months later, the flap and the stroma lived happily ever after. So my employer at refractive surgery could hardly pay me salary once in 6 months. I persisted. There was someone in my family who was totally exasperated. What are you doing? She kept on saying. At least then I could bring a little bit of smile to her face, and the Shiv Prasad Hadia Award, Best Paper in Refractive Surgery, in the 63rd year I was. So I said, we don't have money, but we have this. So you have to keep running to stay the same place, and that's what life is all about. And if that is history, even today, 25 years later, this is the same thing. You have to be at the cutting edge of technology. You have to move forward with technology. And the femtosecond advantage definitely gave us that huge, wonderful experience of flap complications going away and a perfect flap being made by the femtosecond laser. The beauty of the flap, the repeatability of the flap, the possibility of complications not being there is something that is wonderful. And with this comes the era that flap is also there to stay in refractive surgery. So phakic IOL came in the year 2002, and we went, Dr. Ramamurthy from Coimbatore and Dr. Nitin Dedia from Bombay, we went together to Burkhard Dick at Mainz and to Professor Alio in Spain to learn phakic IOL. Huge men who have really stood as stalwarts internationally. And today, Dr. Burkhard Dick is the president of ESCRS. In Copenhagen, you will see him as the president. So we started off with this particular lens, the Verisize lens. It's an iris claw lens, and then of course graduated to the ICL, the Star ICL P4C model, and all the changes that took place. And needless to say, I had complications just like I had in LASIK, also in phakic IOL. If you give me an opportunity, I can sit with you whole day and tell you the list of all the complications that I've had in refractive surgery. But phakic IOL, as it stands today, is a wonderful tool, and definitely a tool in which we have this part, the phakic lens, being retained and a phakic IOL being implanted. And this IOL stays and stands the test of time. Today we have the Indian companies making excellent phakic IOLs, and it's a boon for all refractive patients, not only with very high diopters, with over -8, we hardly do laser treatment, but even those who become as rejects because of certain issues in their cornea, in the lower diopters as well. And we have done phakic IOLs in even 2.5 and 3 for specific reasons, and the phakic IOL is there to stay in the armamentarium. But the world was doing SMILE, and there was a prophecy you would remember. So we have a center called Trinetralaya in Kolkata, which is a very small center. But we said we have to have SMILE here. And SMILE came into our lives on 7th of June 2022, very late. Bangalore people must be thinking, oh, these guys are totally foggy and they are so laid back. Yes, we are, but we tried. So June 7th, and Trinetralaya doesn't have large doors at all. Not large enough so that the grade of the Visumax 300 or 500 can come in. And there was this prophecy which said, if the doors close, a window will open. And windows opened, we have very large windows. So we took off the windows and the Visumax 500 came in through the window. So prophecies are there, men are there, blessings are there, and whatever they bless will happen. It stands today, it stands forever. So we had, and we said, that if we have smile in our lives, it has to be with everyone. So it's not about how you look, it's about how you see. And this was the first in Eastern India. And I've met Dr. Rohit Shetty at Sri Ganesh telling me, you don't still have a smile, come on, come on. And now we said, yes, we have a smile now. So our first patient, and we got all our colleagues come, see and do smile. And we were very, very excited that this technology is going to revolutionize the Eastern India refractive practices. It does not. We still are in this learning phase. We still are in the learning phase of getting people on board, cataract surgeons on board to do refractive surgery. And it's a very elegant surgery. It's a very beautiful surgery. If it's done well, the wow factor next day is there. So the beauty of doing a refractive surgery in this virgin cornea also holds a huge amount of responsibility. And if you cannot keep up with that responsibility, you cannot be a good refractive surgeon. And that I learned the very hard way. So the beauty of CLEX today is huge, and we know that this is going to improve even more. So we welcomed SMILE, and we had our colleagues coming in, and you can see an innovator, the innovator of the PHEX. I pushed him to do SMILE, Suban Bhattacharya, a pediatric surgeon, Dr. Love Kochgave. Priyank, you know him? Yes. So Dr. Love Kochgave, I pushed him, SMILE karo yaar, pediatric to karte hi rahoge. So this is the number of our people who are doing SMILE, who are doing refractive surgery, and we pass on the baton as well. And we have our training sessions, our fellows who come from different parts of our country and also get trained from abroad as well. We have colleagues coming from Bangladesh, from Sri Lanka, from other parts of the world, and they get benefited with this training center. So fellowship in training is again something that we need to pass on the baton of refractive surgery. Yes, so passing on the baton to these two surgeons behind their masks, one of them said, don't tell anybody that I do refractive surgery. So both of them are very, very important glaucoma surgeons in Calcutta. Dr. Pankaj Upalia and Dr. Surajit Sen, both from Shankar Netralaya glaucoma department. And this is our refractive surgeon list. This is what we are proud of. We don't have huge numbers to boast of, but we boast of these 42 surgeons coming and doing refractive surgery. And each one is a good surgeon in his own practice. So 25 years have gone by. And what could I achieve? I really do think I have to sit back and think, what did I do? So I think I created this platform for refractive surgery for all my colleagues. And I think I created the platform because refractive surgery came to me as a blessing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. The story of our gold medal awardee, Dr. Partha Biswas, has also been etched in gold in our memories. We next have our joint organizing secretaries, Dr. Vinita Pai, Dr. Tanuja Gopal, and Dr. Karthik Meda. They all have worked tirelessly to bring together a seamless experience for you all. I welcome Dr. Tanuja and Dr. Vinita to jointly present the organizing secretaries report.
Good afternoon, everyone. So it's with immense pleasure and a profound sense of accomplishment that I present the organizing secretary report for the first silent BOS Summit 2025. So just 3 short months ago, the vision for this event began to take shape. So I'm thrilled to report that we had a total of 525 participants registered for this event with more than 40 registrations. We divided ourselves into several organizing subcommittees like the organizing secretaries, the scientific committee, the registration committee, AV and halls committee, inauguration and oration committee, the travel and accommodation committee, food committee, trade, banquet and fellowship committee, passion beyond practice. So we worked with the new event management team, the IA meetings, who did a wonderful job. So I believe this summit marks a significant milestone for our organization, and we look forward to continuing this journey of excellence with all of you. Thank you.
Good afternoon to one and all. We, Dr. Vinita and myself, Dr. Tanuja, stand before you today with deep respect for this esteemed society and heartfelt gratitude to its members for entrusting us with the responsibility of organizing BOS Summit 2025. It has been both an honor and a privilege to serve in this role, and we are humbled by the opportunity to contribute to an event of this magnitude and relevance. We began our journey nearly 3 months ago by forming dedicated teams for each subspecialty. What followed was a truly heartwarming experience, an overwhelming sense of enthusiasm and unity. It wasn't just the MC and the EC members who came forward with their time and energy, but BOS members from all corners wholeheartedly joined hands with us. They took ownership of their sessions, curated relevant content, moderated with precision, and executed everything with unwavering commitment, which we need to applaud. This collective effort truly embodied the core spirit of any vibrant society, of the members, by the members, and for the members. We are delighted to share that BOS Summit hosted 187 invited faculty, including 6 international speakers, 22 national faculty, and an impressive 159 faculty from within our own BOS fraternity. The scientific sessions were thoughtfully curated to encompass all ophthalmic subspecialties, ensuring that every segment of our audience, be it postgraduates, private or institutional practitioners, and dedicated researchers, found something of value. Recognizing that our members are not much more than just clinicians, we celebrated their multifaceted talents through the Passion Beyond Practice sessions, which were enthusiastically attended and deeply appreciated. This year's PG Triathlon included the ever-popular quiz and talent show, but we also introduced an exciting new platform, the IQ Parliament. Here our young minds engage in lively debates and discussions, offering practical and visionary solutions to some of the most pressing challenges, especially rural blindness and diabetic retinopathy. I have to take 2 names for this, Dr. Nitya and Dr. Sahana, who are the backbone of the PG Triathlon, and I really thank them for their commitment. We also had vibrant free paper and poster podium sessions alongside hands-on wet lab experiences that included simulator-based training, glaucoma shunt procedures, the KDB blade, along with phacoemulsification techniques, which most of our PGs benefited with. In line with the summit's futuristic vision, we hosted the unique Protocol Film Festival, where our members showcased practice-changing protocols they have developed, allowing us all to learn from each other's experience and innovation. While embracing cutting-edge technology through our Silent Summit format, we also made space to honor our roots with a nostalgic and heartwarming vintage ophthalmic instruments competition, which drew wonderful participation and rekindled memories across generations. We stand here today filled with gratitude and take this moment to thank all the MC and EC members who guided and supported us through every step of this journey. It's only because of this collective strength that we are able to address you today at the penultimate session of what has been a truly memorable scientific celebration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vinita and Dr. Tanuja. There's a lot of efforts that all of us have put in to ensure that the summit happens smooth and progressive. So I call upon Dr. Namrata to announce the winners of the triathlon.
The team of BOS had introduced triathlon event for the postgraduates last year, which was received very well and had generated a lot of excitement and curiosity. This year we have tried to make it even more innovative with IQ Parliament, and the overall winners of the triathlon is Cataract Crusaders from Shankara High Hospital, Bangalore. Can I expect the winners to come on stage? I now request our chief guest, our Dr. Gold Medal awardee, Dr. Partha Biswas, to give away the certificates to the winners team.
Sir.
I request KLC observer Dr. Sir to give the gift voucher to the winners. It's a voucher worth rupees 10,000. I also request the first runners-up and second runners-up. The first runner-up are cornea commanders from MS Ramaya Medical College to receive the certificates in the afternoon session. Even the second runner-ups, macula masters from Saptagiri Medical College, kindly receive your certificates in the noon session. Thank you.
Had a special prize, so we decided we'll give a prize to whoever is the first delegate who comes and registers. So it is Dr. Meenakshi from Shankara Eye Hospital. So you get the TVs. Dr. Elankumaran. Thank you, everyone. So, all good things should come to an end, and so also pave way for new beginnings. I request our Joint Secretary, Dr. Priyan, to come and deliver the whole.
Thank you everyone for attending this first ever SIME conference. It's one of a kind and I hope we will continue with the same. I thank from our whole team to all the delegates, to all the trade participants, to the venue provider, Taj Hotel, the AV, Ravi from Skyline and the team, and our team who has been the event managers, the IA team. Thank you everyone. But this will not end without accepting that our gold medal Oration awardee, Dr. Partha Biswas, who has accepted and graced this occasion, and also Dr. Namrata Sharma. The last but not least, this could not have happened without our team leader, Dr. Elankumaran sir, without which this would not have happened. We had the trust in us, in our team, to show this case on. I also thank Dr. N.T. Srinivasan sir, who could not be here for some reasons, but we also thank him from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Priyan. So we have come to the closing of the inauguration ceremony. I would request all of you to stand in attention for our national anthem.
शुभ